Welcome to today's international news update. Tensions between Russia and Ukraine remain high after Russian President Vladimir Putin rejected a proposal from Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky for a face-to-face meeting aimed at discussing an end to the war. Earlier this week, Zelensky publicly called for direct talks with Putin, arguing that waiting for the conflict to resolve itself is not a realistic option. He also renewed his call for a ceasefire and encouraged both sides to pursue a diplomatic solution. However, Putin dismissed the idea of an immediate meeting. Speaking at an economic forum in St. Petersburg, he said that direct negotiations should only happen after experts and officials develop concrete proposals for a long-term settlement. According to Putin, Russia remains focused on achieving its military and political objectives before considering a final agreement. Moscow continues to demand major concessions from Ukraine, including recognition of Russian control over several occupied regions and an end to Ukraine's efforts to join NATO. Ukraine has repeatedly rejected those demands, insisting that it will not surrender territory. Kyiv argues that giving in to Russian pressure could encourage future aggression and threaten regional security. Following Putin's comments, Zelensky accused Russia of choosing conflict over peace. He stated that many people around the world had hoped for progress toward negotiations but were disappointed by the Kremlin's response. Meanwhile, fighting continues on the battlefield. Ukrainian officials reported attacks on vessels operating near Russian-controlled areas, while Russian strikes across Ukraine caused civilian casualties and damage to infrastructure. As the war enters another difficult phase, hopes for direct talks between the two leaders appear uncertain. For now, both sides remain far apart on the key issues needed to reach a lasting peace agreement. Thank you for listening to this news update. Stay tuned for more global developments and international analysis in our next report.